The Regional Governing Council Metro is considering a ballot measure that would tax higher income earners to fund homeless services. Nothing is final just yet, but tonight councilors met with community members in Milwaukee to talk about possible plans. Fox 12's Audrey Wheel was at that meeting and joins us now live. Audrey, what can you tell us?
Yeah, well, right now the goal is to make about $250 million for those homeless services, with that money coming from taxpayers who make more than $125,000 a year, and possibly from certain businesses.
I don't think you can walk down a street in downtown Portland or even out here in the southern part of the region and say we've got this covered.
Metro Councilor Christine Lewis is talking about homelessness. And now the latest effort to fund homeless services and help keep people in housing across the metro region in Multnomah, Clackamas, and Washington counties. Right now, the idea is to initiate about a 1% income tax on people making more than $125,000 a year, or couples making more than $250,000 a year. It would be a progressive tax, so that percentage would vary a little bit based on income. The coalition behind the proposal, called Here Together, is also proposing a possible licensing fee on businesses making more than $25 million.
As a relatively wealthy area, that's a need that we need to do more about.
The goal is to make about $250 million to go toward services that help keep people out of homelessness. Things like case management, job training, and mental health support, just to name a few.
We need to make sure that we're addressing this at the regional level, because somebody who needs services doesn't know the difference between if they're here in Milwaukee or just slightly north up in Portland.
It's all still in the works. This discussion in Milwaukee is one of 3 meetings in the 3 different counties to get input and hear concerns.
So what are the costs that are currently being spent that we could hope to alleviate and or reduce? And if we're not tracking that stuff, then I think we're just whistling in the wind.
Many were all for it.
It's a big problem, and this would help with that.
But several people who did not want to go on camera said they disagreed with the tax. Some saying it's unfair for higher income earners to take on this burden. Others worried their concerns wouldn't be taken seriously before this could go to the ballot. And there's another community meeting tomorrow night. That one's in East Multnomah County. Then on Thursday, there will be a public hearing at the Metro Council chamber. And then the council is expected to vote on whether or not to put this through to the ballot next week. Live in Milwaukee, Audrey Wheel, Fox 12 Oregon.